coffee in my hand and the rhythm in my feet. I'm looking for the boxes, the bins and the crates. I don't care if I'm early, I don't care if I'm late. I see a vintage lamp and a dusty old bike. This is exactly what a hustle looks like. I'm scanning every shelf, I'm checking every tag. If the price is right, then it's going in the bag. I'm hunting, I'm flipping, my bank account is tripping. From the yard to the shop to the top of the pile, doing yard sales sim in a whole lot of style. Yeah, we're hunting, we're flipping, the competition's slipping, turning yesterday's junk into tomorrow's gold.
Now I'm standing in the driveway, looking in at the man. He wants 50 for the toaster, I got a better plan.
I'll give you 25 and a handshake too.
He says make it 35, I say deal, we're through.
Now I'm back at the shop, cleaning up the find, leaving all the low bidders far behind. Polishing the chrome, fixing up the gear. Best shop in the city is right here. I'm hunting, I'm flipping, my bank account is tripping. From the yard to the shop to the top of the pile, doing yard sales and a whole lot of style. Yeah, we're hunting, we're flipping, the competition's slipping, turning yesterday's junk into tomorrow's gold. Check the tag,
Name your price,
better think price.
better think twice.
The grind never stops. Let's go!
Living the dream, one bargain at a
In the
time.
yard sale sim, yeah, we're doing just fine.
At Queenfish Game Production, you know the name.
Now let's get to work, time to start the game. I'm hunting, I'm flipping, my bank account is tripping. From the yard to the shop to the top of the pile, doing yard sale sim in a whole lot of style. Yeah, we're hunting, we're flipping, the competition's slipping, turning yesterday's junk into tomorrow's gold.
Welcome on in, everybody. It's the Yard Sale Simulator time. Yes, with me, Victus, your uh, rather eccentric host here. I'm going to be trying something different, but before we get into all that, it's time to pay tribute to my wonderful moderators, and yeah, I think this needs to happen.
Beware the band hammer, if it swings at you. Beware the band hammer, there's nothing you can do. Ben Garden is ready to go, looking for the trolleys going blow for
Ben Cooper,
blow.
the Bengal
You know
Tiger.
it's over when the
Let me
tiger
go ahead
roars.
and throw his
The
mic
foolish
out here.
challenge, and Ben will not ignore. Beware the band hammer as it swings at
Welcome
you.
in, our
Beware the
computers.
band hammer, there's nothing you
And of
can
course,
do.
Lord Miss Kate.
Lady Alicia, princess of royal blood, swings her hammer delicately just for the thrilling fun. Beware her fury when she sets her sights on you. More than a timeout, your trolling days are through. Beware the band hammer, if it swings at you. Beware the band hammer, there's nothing you can do.
In the Mr. Toy Collector himself.
In the Viper's
Why we're
pit,
all here today.
those that cross him are going
The
to
Pit
get
Viper.
hit. Standing across from him, you'll feel as you're in awe when he shouts his battle cry, Cobra! Beware the band hammer, if it swings at you. Beware the band hammer, there's nothing you can do. He's a whimsy warrior coming from beyond.
This is the Whimsy Warrior. Go check her out. She does a lot of great games. Cozy crazy games.
If it swings at you, beware the band hammer. There's nothing you can do.
Wave your hands in the air like they just don't care. anybody really know how to river dance? I mean, I say it all the time, but does anybody really know how to river dance? A little of the Irish welcome in Pit Vipers.
Nancy the chief enforcer with Dazzle by her side. She swings her band hammer very far and wide. Together we are fierce, together we are free. So cross my moderators, then you'll finally see. Beware the band hammer, if it swings at you. Beware the band hammer, there's nothing you can do.
Now, normally I go straight into the game, but somebody celebrated his birthday Friday, and he's a dear friend of mine. I've known Pit Viper for a very, 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 very long time. Uh, we're both Star Wars fans. That's how we met. And without him, I probably wouldn't be here today. And that's why, for his birthday, I'm going to play another song for him. Before we get started, happy birthday, Pit Viper.
Fangs are flashing in the pit beneath our feet. Steel scales glimmer under floodlight haze. Battle scars shining from 100 crazy days. He laughs at danger with a serpent grin. Another wild year, let the chaos begin. Happy birthday at the Viper's Pit. Raise your blades, let the candles drip. All the villains better call it quits for the Pit Viper's birthday hit. Happy birthday at the Viper's Pit. Strike so fast, never gonna miss. Fangs in the air, can you handle this? It's the Pit Viper's birthday blitz. Turbo bike circling on the rocky ridge. Shadow crew cheering from the broken bridge. He cuts the cake with a plasma slash. Sparks start flying as the bad guys crash. Happy birthday at the Viper's Pit. Raise your blades, let the candles drip. All the villains better call
Welcome on in, Ghost Pet Shop. Thank you for coming in.
Happy birthday at the Viper's Pit. Strike so fast, never gonna miss. Fangs in the air, can you handle this? It's the Pit Viper's birthday blitz. One more mission, one more roar. Every year they fear him more. Make a
welcome into the stream JK and PC Gamer.
Happy birthday at the Viper's Pit. Raise your blades, let the candles drip. All the villains better call it quits for the Pit Viper's birthday hit. Happy birthday at the Viper's Pit. Strike so fast, never gonna miss. Fangs in the air, can you handle this? It's the Pit Viper's birthday blitz.
Queenfish, welcome in. Gotta have a birthday bash for my friend. Like I said, without him, I probably would not be here today. And he does toys. He does really good with toys, actually. Some of his customizations are great, and he does a lot of repair work. He takes care of them. But it's time to get in here and resume our game with the yard sale simulator. Nice little house right here. I got to do my queenfish mugs here. With my guitar. I got mail. They're probably wanting me to pay bills or something. So I'm doing something different with my yard sale simulator today. I am. I'm doing something majorly different. You see, this is gonna be the yard sale. You're gonna see a lot of this stuff, and of course, I've got stuff over here on my back shelf that I need to work with. Oh, that doesn't look right. That just doesn't look right. Uh, but got my truck here, got my train. So yeah, I'm gonna be cleaning all this stuff up, but I want to show you what I'm gonna do over here because I think this is gonna be a money maker here. See, I just bought this property and it says Corner Cafe. That's not what it's gonna be. It's gonna be the Viper's Pit North. I say the Viper Pit North is this is going to be strictly toys, comic books, and stuffed things and things like that. That's what this is going to be. I have already decided that. In fact, we're going to come over here. No, I don't want to open the shop. We're going to interact, and we are going to rename our cafe to the Viper's Pit. Toys. Yep, too many things. We'll go ahead and get this, if I can find it, Cobra Blue. And that's going to be what our cafe is going to be used for. See, change the sign. But right now, we got to go find stuff for the yard sale. Now, anything that I find toy related will be sold at that location. In honor of my friend, the Pit Viper. So I'm going to have to divide time. Not that I sell a lot of stuff right off the bat anyway. Usually I gather a bunch of stuff together and then I sell it. But all right. Now, once I get to a certain point, I will no longer be just going through the trash. I'll be also going out and shopping and grabbing books and whatnot. Oh, I understand, Queen Fish. We know that you're at work, and hopefully I can get this game. We all can get this game going so much that you won't ever have to work again. Well, you will have to work again at creating new games, but I'm not gonna bring that up. Ooh, Easter eggs. This will be for the Easter event. Let's see if this guy has anything worth looking at. VCR, TV, glasses. Since we're back here anyway, if I see action figures, I'm probably going to pick them up. Ampy Poo! Aunt Ampy is in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. There you go. We've got Aunt Revamped out there, and she's going to be popping in and out. So you guys better be on your best behavior. She's got a baseball bat, I hear. And she is absolutely amazing. Wait a minute, that's a big Horizon trophy, isn't it? Oh, yeah. Big Horizon. Nope, that's just the silver trophy. Just the silver trophy. We'll get the gold trophy. Big Horizon. I do believe he's in here. He is one of the old school yard sale simulator guys. Yep, I got him right there. Big Horizon, go check him out. Like I said, he's old school yard sale set. I met all these wonderful people during the Halloween event, and I'm going to belong to the Easter event from the 10th all the way to the 13th. And of course, I was involved with the Christmas event. And both events were fun. And I met a lot of great people. And I'm glad to be a part of this community that keeps growing and growing and growing. I'll tell you what, I'm getting very impressed seeing some of the numbers going on around here. Very impressed. And that's what we try to do, folks. We try to uplift each other as a community because community is, how we get from point A to point B. That's how we help developers like the Fishes. Uh, we help them get their game out there to the masses. Well, I'll tell you what, I'm impressed with Amp is one of the most resilient creators out there. You know, she does so much for all of us. And I don't know if I know that most of the members of the community understand that. But she's not the only one out there organizing this stuff. She is the main one organizing this stuff. You've got Sugie Pie out there. He's got the websites and hooking things up like that, you know, the technical side. And Amanda Amazing, of course, is working in the background diligently too. She's the one that put all the schedules and everything together. And it wouldn't be fair to mention people without mentioning the people working in the back. What a bunch of great people, and they keep it going. They keep it going big time. So glad and proud to be a part of this community. And sometimes I have issues. I was having an issue today. I go through anxieties every once in a while, so please forgive me. Uh, I was looking at my channel and it's getting better. It's getting a lot better, but I'll tell you what, I got depressed there for a while, and I actually had to. I was watching Ludi and Big Dave playing, and I had to excuse myself for a bit. Well, I'm getting more consistent, that's for sure. Ooh, a gun. Why there's a gun out in the middle of a dump? I have no idea. Ooh, another gun. As long as the serial numbers are filed off, I'm fine with it. Ugh. Yeah, that's the problem here is we ran last week and ran last week and ran last week and wouldn't wouldn't you know it when it came time for payday didn't actually pan out for us. So we're skimping this week. And that's kind of where the anxiety came from. All I'm doing is dumping stuff right now because I still got quite a few dumpsters to go through and everything. Yep, the paycheck gods were not nice to us this last week. And that really touched off a bit of anxiety for me because I don't know, I feel like I failed, you know. And she'll tell me that I didn't, but I feel like I failed. Actually, she'll kick my butt for saying I failed. And she's sitting there and she's looking at me. I love you, dear. Boom, boom, oh, oh, boom. Mario's not working. Yeah, anyway, that was my mental breakdown today. Nothing to worry about. I'm okay. I go through this every once in a while. She snaps me back out of it. Ooh, yes, please. Gotta get, gotta get the expensive books. All right, nothing in there. Just a few bucks. Yeah, like I said, it's just me. I get these anxieties every once in a while, and you know, it helps. I've got Daskell the truck and Catahoula with me, but sometimes I've got to get up and walk around and just breathe. This is why I'm so thankful of. This is why I'm thankful of the Pit Viper. And this is kind of a sad story to tell. If you don't want to hear a sad story, say so now. This was around 2015. I had a job at a place called Safeway Packaging, and they kind of screwed me over. It was right after I saved the company, and we were kind of down on our luck. And to make a long story short, we're living in a hotel in Xenia, Ohio. Now we had a roof over our head. That should be enough, right? And Nancy was working over at Teleperformance in a little town called Fairborn. And yeah, things didn't weren't looking up. I was really bad with anxiety. This is why I take medication. I one day got it in my head that the world would be better off without Vico in it. I mean, seriously, I was ready to end it all. So here I am in this hotel room. I just got paid for my I guess you could call it a job. And I was about to walk down to the local pawn shop and purchase a firearm. And then I was going to take a nice little walk down the bike trail between Xenia and Yellow Springs, Ohio. Now, if you know that area, that's the area where Dave Chappelle is from. Well, I didn't do it. But what had happened was Pit Viper calls me out of the blue. I mean, perfect timing, calls me out of the blue. And within a few minutes, he had me laughing my ass off. Uh, Thoughts forgotten, completely forgotten. So when I say I owe Pit Viper, I owe Pit Viper not just a few bucks, you know. He saved my life, and I am forever grateful to that. It's just one of those things. You can't let a lot of things bother you too much. And unfortunately, I do have anxiety issues. And when those anxieties crop up, they crop up in a way that just it's a little bit overwhelming for me. And I share this because I want people to, you know, this is such a good community and everybody is here for each other. And if you're feeling that way yourself, reach out to somebody, talk to somebody. You know, today my savior was Ben Cooper, who I talked to over Discord. And, you know, he helped me out. He helped me out. I didn't want to do it while Ludi and Dave were streaming because that's rude. Come on. That's extremely rude. Ludi and Dave, they've become uh, like family. I consider myself part of that crew. Uh, and, you know, I'm not going to go on to their stream, start having an anxiety issue, and then that makes it all about myself. And I can't do that. I can do that on my screen. Oh, yeah. Makes it worth it. You know, I can do that on my screen. I can bring up my problems on my screen. I don't like bringing up my problems on other people's screens. And if you ever see me do that, kick my ass, please. I mean, I want Ampy to go crazy with the baseball bat if I ever do that on her stream. Go crazy with the baseball bat. Get him out of here. You have been ejected. I think I had a bunch of these cards. These are going to go to the comic book store. Yeah, I'll take the girly game with it. What do you think? And you'll never know how much I actually appreciate that, my friend. Now, if I'd only listened to my wife a little bit more, we might be fine. Guys, listen to the wife. I know it's a man thing. I know it's a man thing. Man thing aside, listen to your significant others. You hear that? 24 years. 24 years. Yes, dear. But seriously, all these people are right. If you are feeling down, reach out to the community. Absolutely. And there is a time and a place to do it. In the middle of the stream is probably not the best time to do it. But I mean, if it's that desperate, I'm sure they would forgive it. All right, and we understand. And you have a wonderful evening. I hope we can entertain you while you're leaning back, but we understand. But yeah, if you have Sugar Pie is right in here, and Nancy just said Shuggy, Shuggy, Shuggy. We've got they got PewDiePie, that YouTuber. Now he don't hold a candle to our Shuggy Pie. He don't hold a candle to Shuggy Pie. There's only one pie, and that's Shuggy Pie. To think, I didn't know Shuggy even streamed until I saw him actually stream. I saw him, where was it? Misty Vale? Was it Misty Vale stream? And he was just so cool. I mean, very welcoming individual. And yeah, as soon as I found out he was a streamer, it's like, yep, we're watching the streams. That's happening. Okay. Well, you and Vaughn have been there for us like nobody's business. You really have. I'll be honest with you. I'm surprised y'all put up with me as much as you do. Ooh, $86 for that? Nice. Hey, hey. Now put the tools away there, you who's. Grab these electronics here. 'Cause they're going to go on the electronics table. The new electronics table. What do you think? We'll go ahead and put the watches there too. We'll go ahead and put the watches in the electronics side. Like I said, there is only one Shuggy Pie. Go ahead and check him out. That's why I tossed that link up there. By the way, he is also good as far as tech goes. So if you're having problems with your tech, see right now, I don't really get a chance to ask Shuggy Pie a lot because Deconstruction Gaming answers my questions before I get a chance to ask him. So, but he's also a tech guy, and I know he doesn't mind, giving a little bit of tech advice here and there. Always trying to give a shout out to where shout outs deserve to be given. But I'm gonna go ahead and play some of the songs that I wrote because I painstakingly write this stuff. So
When you were younger, they put you in school to teach you what they wanted to teach. Indoctrination on a lesson to plan to be productive in society. You did what they told you. You did what they told you. You did what they told you. So just sit there and learn. A little later, you'll join right up to be all you can be, to fight for someone else's wealth. Oh, say, can you say you did what they told you? You did what they told you. You did what they told you, and they let you burn. Yeah. As an adult, you'll work your life away, just trying to be free. They take a dime for every penny you made. Is that how
life away, just trying to be free. They take a dime for every penny you make. Is that how it's supposed to be? You did what they told you. You did what they told you. You did what they told you. Will you ever
As you can tell, I'm a metal kind of guy. That's primarily what I write, mostly. I've been into heavy metal since I was like 16 years, or well, a little bit younger than that. I was about 10 years old when I heard Metallica for the first time. And, well, yeah, that's what led to my metal addiction. That's how I write most of my music. A teenager in the house, huh? Don't tell Nancy. Oh, nothing. All right, let's get this dusted out. That's almost time for bed. Look at that. 17:15. All right. This is going to shape up. Do some more dumpster diving in the morning. It's time to go to bed. What a lovely day. It just feels like a few minutes ago that I was outside my front lawn. Meh. Well, let's get it moving then. Ooh, another girly game, huh? Not another one. At least I didn't find the girly game next to the certain card that we're not going to talk about just right now. We might talk about it if we run into it again, though. We're going to dig up here and get our clock. Let's see what we'll find in this lottery scratch off. Oh, we got a friendly night. That goes to the toy store. That'll go to the comic and toys and books and stuff store. Like I said, once I get a lot of this done, I am no longer going to be dumpster diving. No more dumps. Damn. I better pick that revolver up off the ground and like keep it for safekeeping. I hope the cops aren't looking for it. Don't worry, I know a guy. I know a guy. Yes, I've been to too many concerts. Uh, let's say my first concert was Metallica back in 1987, followed by a concert with my dad. We went to go see Dire Straits. I love Dire Straits, man. Mark Knopfler is, I would say Mark Knopfler is a better guitarist than Eric Clapton. I mean, the big fight. Eric Clapton's great. No, Eric Clapton doesn't hold anything compared to Mark Knopfler. Ooh, an enormous Easter egg. Thank you, Lord and Queen Fish. Appreciate you. Here I was. I wasn't gonna go Easter looking until the 13th. But hey, if I run into it, I run into it, right? And as the adverse advertisement says, they could be these Easter egg stuff. This Easter egg stuff could be hiding anywhere. Yeah, Clapton is over. Yes, I do listen to Megadeth. Dave Mustaine is one of my favorite. His band is one of my favorite bands. I grew up with the Big Four, but yeah, Clapton is overrated. Clapton had the luck to be in several good bands back in the day. But you look at Mark Knopfler, he's done everything. He writes soundtracks for movies. Oh, nobody's going to say he's not a good guitarist. I just think he is overrated. You get into some of those other guitarists, and they are amazing. And, you know, they don't get half the credit that Clapton gets. And Clapton, you know, Clapton is Clapton. Okay, I'm going to put the egg right there. Okay. What did I get for Easter? Just a white tea saucer dish, it looks like. Okay, I opened it up. Where am I? Where's the decorations? No, no, Lucy. Wow. Like I said, I'm just dropping this stuff off because, well, I still got dumpster diving to do. And I want to do a little of that magnet fish and stuff and thing. Okay, quit pressing the wrong button there, Vico. We know you like to press the wrong button all the time. Yeah, walk into a lot. I walk into a lot. All right, Shiggy Pie, thank you for showing up, man. We really appreciate you. Nancy says, Shuggy, Shuggy, Shuggy. Uh-oh. That doesn't leave me anything. Give me your stuff. How much? A little long on the tooth here. Okay, if it's the real queen, no, it's a knockoff. Really? Well, there's the second place trophy. The other day it was the silver trophy. I think that guy's holding off or holding it up. Easy for me to say, right? Boop. Yeah, why not? Nah. Handheld game. All right. No good books. And we've got Lord Mayhem coming in. Let's see. I'm still getting used to my buttons here. There we go. Dave and Ludi raid? No, 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 no. Dave and Ludi raid? Oh, thank you guys. So we got Ludi and Big Dave right there. Actually, welcome in, Raiders. Thank you very much for stopping by. We are doing some relaxing, chillaxing yard sale simulator action. Had an egg that didn't have anything in it except for a white saucer. Two of those big toads. Wow, that had a lot of stuff in it. Okay. And we are getting it good. Gaming with Jamie, welcome in. I need to really. I'm thinking about getting a 15-inch monitor that will go next to me when I play. Because right now I'm using my cell phone to check my chat. That is my second monitor, and I don't always see everybody coming in. Gaming with Jamie is in here. And yes, I do have to still add him, I believe. Rank is here. I think Jamie is in here. I'm not sure. Let's see. Jamie, I'm gonna have to get you in there. Same with you, Rank. I still have to get you into my stream deck for the shout out. Go check their channels out, folks. It's better than Nightbot, though. I'll tell you. I was saying to Dave earlier in the middle of their stream. I hope I got everybody, and of course I didn't. I forget things. Red Reaper. Yeah, right. Hey, Vico, what's your name? I don't know. Vico? Vicodin? I don't know. My name is Vico. I live in a box. And I drink chocolate milk.
I'll buy that one for a bag of chips there, Dave.
What did I get? No, I don't want to see that. I want to see what I got. Cryban sunglasses and a Rolex watch.
Strawberry stuff.
Mm. My favorite chocolate milk, I don't know if they get this out east or not, is a place called Meadow Gold. And it is rich. You actually taste the chocolate in it. Not like some of the chocolate milk that you get at like regular stores or anything. But you actually taste the chocolate. I like chocolate milk. Oh, found another gun. Hey, Pimp Viper would Pimp Viper, am I gonna have to open up an armory instead of a comic book store? Klingon blood wine. Yes. For the illogicalness. Yeah, probably better Klingon blood wine than Krogan Rankall. I mean, that stuff is cut with fiberglass. He'll set off radiological alarms everywhere. All right. We'll try this spot one more time, and then we'll go back and try to do some stuff. Same thing. Go ahead and put some music on.
You can't believe in me. You can, and I'll say it louder. You can't ever let it be. Is that all you want? All of the
Getting loose, getting heavy. All right. All right. All right. Sometimes you just need to thrash it out. You know what I'm saying? That little ditty was about a man named Jack and Diane. They were, oh, never mind. It wasn't really. So Big Dave started telling horror stories. I don't really get into the war stories too much because I'm not very good at telling them. But you know, I got a few of those myself, and I had to thank him. I did. I had to thank him because you know, I don't really tell those stories very much. But he was talking about women's shoes, and mine isn't nearly as tactile as that, though. Uh, when I was in the Marine Corps, I went out to Camp Pendleton, California in the summer of July of 1996. And when I went out there, of course, anytime you check into a new unit in the Marine Corps, you are in dress uniform. And in dress uniform, you are usually wearing nice dress shoes. And, well, those were the time of the old Core Fram shoes. Does Dave know what I'm talking about when I say Core Frams? Core Frams are basically leather shoes. It really is. They are leather shoes. They are made out of the same thing that leather is made out of. That way you can take Windex and spray it on your shoes and wipe them down and still get the nice polished look that you would get if you spent hours and hours and hours just trying to uh, polish your shoes. It's kind of a cheat. Now, I got a problem with my feet in the summertime. I got a major problem. I got to use like extra strength, no smelly powder during the summertime. Because if I don't, and I take my shoes off, I'm going to clear like 3 counties. Okay. That's going to happen. They're going to call hazmat out. The local fire department's going to show up. They're going to take me to jail for, you know, a national emergency. It's like a weapon of mass destruction. I swear it is. It is a weapon of mass destruction. I swear. I'm not kidding.
I own a gas mask.
They did clear the barracks. They cleared the barracks really quick, and yeah, I wasn't necessarily the most popular guy there for a while. Let me tell you. So you see, that's the problem with uniform. You have to wear black socks, and that was the problem. 90 degrees with plastic on my feet in California during the summertime. Yeah, That's crazy, man. Crazy. What are you trying to do? Kill people? Zico? And the answer is yes. I was trying to kill everybody. I actually was. I had planned that because I'm an alien. And I had to go there to free my people. Okay. Yeah, you can go out and buy non-regulation boots. They allow you to wear non-regulation boots, and the non-regulation boots are a hell of a lot better than anything that you will ever be issued. Uh, I don't wear boots like that very often anymore because, well, there's no need yet. But he is right. Anything that you get issued is a joke. It, they don't breathe. They're not comfortable. You go on a long hike with the wrong pair of boots on, and your feet are a hamburger by the time you get done. But Big Dave is 100% right. I went out and bought at the time, and I've never been able to find these boots. They were called Mavericks, and they were great. They breathed. Now, I have seen generic boots called Mavericks, but that's not who made these. And that was all the way back in the 90s, so I'm not even sure if that company is still even around. But okay, I gotta walk around. Okay, walking around, walking a mile, walking a mile. Okay, why aren't you? Hey, you. Hey. That's right. Hey. There we go. And I forgot all about my watches. Yeah, stinky feet do not really go very well in an open squad bay. Unfortunately, my shoes ended up having to stay outside of the squad bay with the raccoons and the coyotes and everything else. And I don't even think they touch my boots. I don't even think they touch my boots. And Bengal Ben is in the chat. Bengal then the Bengal Tiger. He's been one of my moderators since the very beginning, back when I started doing the RP. I've actually RP'd with Ben when he still had his own server, and we were talking about that earlier. Maybe getting together and actually doing a game or something. It's really hard for me to schedule any type of gameplay. Otherwise, I'd be asking everybody. I'd be like, "You want to play a game? You want to play a game?" I'd get quite annoying with it actually, but all in good fun. It's just the timing is not always there. This would have to be something that we'd plan months ahead of time. We'd have to make sure that we've both got the same game that we're going to play and that they're up to date. And I would have to get a tutorial on how to run everything out of Discord because I'm a techno caveman. No, literally, technology. Technology and me don't get along. We tried. We tried to make it work. They got half the money. I got left with the technology. But no, I would love to. I would absolutely love to. But we gotta really just which game are we gonna do and how far in advance do we schedule this out? All right, got another lamp to sell. It's still damaged. Okay, well let's see what else it needs. That's probably something like a screw that I can't even see. Oh no, spoke too soon. Found it. Okay, let's get the air can. Do Mr. Combat Helmet here. Have a good night, Jamie. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for coming in. Really appreciate all you. And let's get this looking like brand new so we can sell it. It's a decorated army helmet. Look at that. Okay, you guys have to go over to the comic book store. You guys don't get sold here anymore. And I haven't run into a single comic book since I decided to do this little experiment. The other day I was getting lots of them. Today, not so many. Get these all cleaned up nice and spick and span here. Been finding a lot of guns though. Like I said, Pit Viper, I'm gonna probably have to open up a armory instead of a comic book store, you know. So I've been taking a look at several games on Steam. There's nothing I can do right now. It's gonna be a while before I'm able to, but I want to add some more variety to the channel. That's what I want to do. I don't want to be stuck doing the same couple games over and over again. You know, what I need to be doing is I need to be kind of scheduling a little bit more. I might not know all the time when I'm going to be able to stream, but I don't want to get stuck just playing the same games over and over again, folks. I need to return to the valley someday. The problem with Stardew Valley that I have is I get overwhelmed way too easy, and there's a lot to do in that game. Just Kristen coming in. All right. We got Just Kristen. I got a. There we go. Wee woo, wee woo. Pull over if you haven't watched it. You haven't watched anything until you watch this great streamer. All right. 7:13 in the morning. Still don't have enough to really call myself a yard sale right now. So we're going to go out here and we're going to repeat, wash, rinse, repeat. This is actually Nancy's formula for running the yard sale simulator. And it works. It really does. Just hoard and hoard and hoard until you can't hold or hoard anymore. This is why I've been doing a lot of playing this off screen. Uh, Next week, I'll probably do Stardew Valley. But if I do Stardew Valley, I'm starting it over again because it's been a while since I played it. And I might even look into getting some mods on it because, to be honest, I need the help. I really need the help of Stardew Valley. So we'll see. I want to kind of variate the games that I'm playing. Like I said, I want to build a bigger audience here, and I don't want to get stuck in a trap where I'm just playing one game over and over and over all the time. Uh, a lot of the successful streamers that I've seen, they play a wide variety of different games. And they're good at it too. I don't know, maybe I can do something that's a first play. Welcome back, Dave.
What's for dinner?
Yeah, Nancy asked what's for dinner, if you didn't hear her. All right. I actually thought about getting my sub back up with the SWTOR and streaming with my wife. That would be fun. That would be really fun.
Leftover Clover, Walmart lasagna.
Walmart lasagna. Hey, some of that Walmart lasagna is pretty good, yo. I'll tell you what.
I do lasagna. It has to be homemade. Not a big fan of ricotta cheese.
Don't see anything here. No, nothing. Super Vico Brothers. Dun, 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 dun. Ooh, nice. Old stereo. One man's trash is another man's treasure. That's what I've heard. Ooh, yeah, we're gonna rock it out some.
Foot on the throttle and a mouthful of gas. I'm gonna keep on going. I ain't ever coming
I'm not even gonna
back.
mute myself on this.
Oh yeah, yeah, oh yeah, yeah, oh yeah. We're coming back around.
Coming back around.
You got me crazy. Those high heels, shaking because I want to. No matter how it feels. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. We're coming back around.
She lights me up, she's on fire.
Welcome in, Lisa. Coming back around. Some angry mama blues. What do you got? Nothing? Ooh, you got an expensive book. Sell it to me. Along with your children. Just sign right here. No, 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 don't worry about where it's all gone. It's just me, Vico. Okay? You can trust me. What's this over here? I don't remember seeing this. See, if I remember seeing this, I'd remember it. Oh, wait. I got the lock picking tools, but I'm on the hunt for treasure. Yeah, but that takes effort. It takes effort to pick a lock. Oops.
I am taking my hand off, my queenfish off, and I'm going home.
And all I can hear with that was Eric Carpen going, "Screw you guys, I'm going home."
Just for that, I'm taking your hand out, your queenfish out, and mud.
No! I yield, I yield. Yep, the frogs are coming out. Okay, where we're parked, there's a body of water that it's just a drainage ditch for the farm, and it fills up with frogs. And we've had frogs since February. We really have. We've had frogs croaking in there since February. Give me your stuff. I want your stuff. Hey, I made that jump seamlessly. See if these guys got. Let's see if these knuckleheads got anything, huh? Yeah, not really. Wait, that might have something. Oh yeah. That ain't going nowhere.
Starting to learn.
Ah, yes, I remember this place. Remember it well. Notice the shopping's dropped here.
Excuse me.
Don't worry about it, Ludi. What are you playing tomorrow anyway? That I wish this would have been something. That would have been nice. All right, Phasmophobia. By the way, you really got. Oh, I got to stop again for a second. Really, you guys got to check out Phasmophobia with Ludi and Granny Gamer. If there's anything more entertaining than Big Dave and Ludi doing anything, it's Granny Gamer and Ludi and the crew playing Phasmodia. I'm not kidding. Maybe it's the Wolfman. And I'm even gonna be. I'm even gonna. So not yours is gonna be there too. I gotta get him in my links. But honestly, it is hilarious. Except when they die. You're not gonna die tomorrow, are you, Ludi? Because I'll be disappointed if you get yourself off.
Yeah, I was paying attention. Otherwise, that would have sounded right.
Well, you see that's where you guys are making a mistake. Before you go on any ghost hunting adventure, you need to bring along one of those handy dandy proton packs from Ghostbusters. Then when those guys come up and try to kill you, you can zap them. I'm almost ready to open this place up. Yeah, spending more time on the yard sale than here. Big Horizon Trophy don't go nowhere. Yes, I'm trying to get all the YouTuber stuff. Now, Ludi doesn't scream. except to say, dude, run. In case anybody doesn't know, that is a Ghost Hunters reference. 5 million years ago, the Ghost Hunters were actually doing an investigation at Eastern State Penitentiary around the corner from where my wife grew up.
Al Capone stayed there for a
Now, if you don't know anything about Eastern State, yes, Al Capone stayed there.
yeah, he had a nice chair, an actual bed.
And there was a guy named Brian on the Ghost Hunter show, and he kind of disappeared after Ghost Hunters International came around. And Brian and the other guy are in the cell block, and they hear one of the cells close, and all you hear is Brian going, "Dude, run!" So anytime you guys are playing that game, and you see me go, "Dude, run!" Now you know where I'm getting it from.
They were so bad. Because that's at the point when the show was still kind of legit.
That was when the Ghost Hunters was still kind of legit. My problem with ghost hunting, anything ghost hunting today, is like the spirit box stuff. You're allowing a computer to randomly generate sound. That doesn't necessarily mean that you're talking to a ghost.
A lot of bad, sometimes bad ones are great.
But video games are fun, so I'm not picking on the video game, okay? Please don't think I'm picking on the video game. Uh, Video games and video games are video games.
Sit back.
Oh yeah. They didn't really start getting bad until after basically sci-fi kind of they weren't finding a lot of stuff. They were going out and they weren't finding a lot of stuff. And sci-fi was pushing them to actually find stuff.
They got tired of the debugging. That turned into every show. Oh my god. And yet Jay was still reluctant to say anything.
Yeah. It's like I remember the one investigation they did up in Seattle. They found nothing. It was the pipes that were rattling in the wall and everything. And that made that show so real to me, you know.
My favorite was when they found the equipment in the restaurant with the lady in blue or white or whatever it was. They found all the hidden equipment to make it happen.
Yeah,
shortly after that.
they
That
were.
place lost business after they did that.
Yeah, the Blue Lady.
Yeah, that business started losing clientele because it had gotten out that they were faking the whole thing.
Yeah, that was one of those investigations that by the time they were done, they were angry. But it was sci-fi that kind of made them
They're no joke.
made them go to the direction that they went, which is a shame because it used to be a really good show.
It was the most sci-fi top rated ever at one point.
But it's like they actually cared. They actually cared about going in and seeing if there was an actual ghost there.
Rotor Rooter Monday, Ghost Hunters of the Night.
Of course, the Armory episode was my favorite episode, where the dude literally got pulled back. You can see that there's no strings or anything attached to him, and he did. He got thrown back quite a bit.
Your favorite though is that lady from Britain.
Oh, Ghost Adventures on the Travel Train Channel. Hello, is anyone there? I'm scared. I heard knocking. Yeah, that's just the camera crew on the other side of the wall there, Broad. And I don't mean that in a mean way, but that lady was an eh.
She was definitely a fake show because she was scared to death.
But a lot of those shows give actual ghost hunting a very, very bad name. And that's what Jason Haas and Grant were trying not to get into is just another, hey, they went out and found ghosts everywhere. Yeah, we'll sell that one. We'll come across the pillow again. We will come across the pillow again when we take the north. I didn't get all my guns done. Don't take your guns to town, Vic. Leave your guns at home, boy. Don't take your guns to town. All right, where are we at? What are we looking at? It is about time for me to take a break. And by break, I mean I need to stand up. I need to stretch. And if y'all need to stand up and stretch, it would be a great time for y'all to do so too. Uh, so what am I going to leave you with while I'm going out and doing my stretch, and you guys are doing your stretch, and we're doing our stretch, and well, if this wants to work, geez, is you going 5, 6? So yeah, let's go ahead and do insular right there. Here we go. We'll be back in a few minutes.
Sign here, just a little line. They'll measure out your body in tiny dollar signs.
Black suit, bright grin, bad math, fast talk. Clip on coffin, stalk you on the crosswalk. Pre-exist, they insist, that's a death clause. Ink drip, fine print, fangs in your pulse jaws. They shake hands in the back with the reaper. Act friendly on the phone, then delete ya. Every form is a fork in your rib cage. Tick box, slip knots, numbers on a name tag. You're worth more cold than alive to them. They weigh your last breath in a fountain pen. Insular cadaver. They carve you into graphs. Skin filed under chapters of premium attack. Insular cadaver. Your number, not a name. They profit off your cancer. That invoice all your pain. They love a slow bleed, not a quick save. Keep you half healed, half chained to the sick wage. Gold watch, old docs say you don't qualify. Boardroom buzz when a poor kid's mother died. Policy's a prophecy of poverty. Every loophole's a throat hole, obviously. You beg for another scan, they delay. Till the tumor and the interest both inflate. Count the coins on the closing eye. Adjuster in the corner asking how'd you die. Insular cadaver. They carve you into graphs. Skin filed under chapters of premium attack. Insular cadaver. Your number, not a name. They profit off your cancer. Then invoice all your pain. Deny, that's a grave and a necktie. Hell, just a wheel that'll crush you. Proof when the payout's microscopic. But your death spike makes this stock tick.
Stamp the claim, brand the vein, turn a broken spine to a quarterly gain.
Hey!
Paper shroud, rubber stamp, every crying child is a line item camp.
Insular cadaver. They carve you into graphs. Skin filed under chapters of premium attack. Insular cadaver. From cradle into claim. They underwrite your anguish, then sterilize your name. Insular cadaver. Cold ledger for a tomb. They cash out on the moment. You finally leave the room.
All right, all right. Do you want to hear weird? Do y'all want to hear weird? because I've got weird. I've got majorly weird. I was born on the 4th of July, which happened to be my wife's favorite holiday. Uh, and her mother died on the 4th of July.
The year we met.
The year we met. My grandfather was good friends with uh, Mike Schmidt's father. Mike Schmidt was a big baseball player back in the 1980s and 70s. Her favorite baseball player of all time is Mike Schmidt. Now, that's not even the weird part, okay? The weird part is this. I haven't for a very long time, but I used to see people. And by people, I mean dead people. Real life dead people. Well, fake life dead people. Uh, I used to, it was more like seeing an aura with a face. And I saw my wife's mom in the kitchen the very first time we met. And I said, who's the old lady in, well, I didn't say old lady. I was a bit more respectful than that. I said, who's the lady in the kitchen? And my wife's like, lady in the kitchen?
Her urn was also in the kitchen.
I said, who's the lady in the kitchen? Shouldn't she come out and introduce herself? And there was nobody in the kitchen. And I described her down to a T without seeing any picture of her. Now, again, that's not something that when I was younger, I used to see that type of stuff all the time. I could describe somebody that couldn't have possibly been where they were. But I think it had a lot to do with I grew up in a haunted house, a legitimately haunted house, and I'm talking about you're taking a shower and you'd see shadows walk by the shower curtain, and nobody was in the house. Nobody was in the house.
Your room was the coldest in the house.
My room, which was in the back of the house, was always cold. It could be 90 degrees outside, and my room was cold. Now, the house that I grew up in, the man who built the house in the 1920s, right before the stock market crashed. And the two houses next door were nearly identical to the one that I grew up in because he built both houses, or all three houses, actually. And the rumor was that he took all his money and buried it somewhere in those houses. Now, of course, nobody ever went to go look for it, so that's why it's just urban legend and everything. But I used to do the ghost hunting stuff, kind of, sort of. We would go out to Dayton's famous Woodlawn Cemetery, try to see if we could see the witch or if we could see some of the other ghosts purported being there.
Yeah, but there's a witch everywhere. She played one on TV.
Yep, but I like all that haunted stuff. That haunted stuff is pretty dang neat. Uh, I just don't agree with how a lot of ghost hunters handle it now. Too much technology and not enough thought about what they're doing. First of all, whenever you do ghost hunting, you never separate the group.
One thing that's not normal is just sitting out of the blue and smelling roses. Darn, I missed that one because I was smelling roses before it started going.
Mainly because if you get hurt and there's nobody around, you end up like Flutie and Phasmophobia. Look, I'm going to say this for, especially for the skeptics out there. You know, this isn't a parlor trick. The ghosts aren't going to show up and just do something for you. You know, hey, come here, take a picture, take a picture. I do believe that there are a lot of things that, conditions that need to be met before you actually see something. For instance, let's just say your ghosty pal died during a thunderstorm with 90-degree weather and 10% humidity. Maybe there's something to the atmospheric pressures and everything else. You know, I don't know. I'm just I'm not an expert, so I'm just throwing this out that atmospheric conditions aren't met, you're not going to see what I don't like the way that was looking. So I'm going to go ahead, put the wagon back down, maybe. Yeah, whatever. Go ahead and put my boxes back in there. Well, I have both boxes in there. Well, I can't put that box in there too. Little snooge to the nooge. I thought I had that box in there, but apparently it didn't like that. Let's go ahead and throw that box in here for right now. Okay, now we're ready to do this. There we go. That's cool. Like I said, I have not been able to recreate what I used to be able to do in a long, long time. I'm not sure I really want to talk to any spirits anyway. What am I going to say to them? Hey, I'm Victus. Like and subscribe to my channel.
Welcome back to the
Do you like professional wrestling?
pizza.
How about Slayer? Do you like Slayer? Oh, I probably shouldn't mention that to you. Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. No, 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 no need to slime me. I get myself in too much trouble talking to the spirits. They'd sit there and say, "Leave us alone, you ass." Or they'd get wise and they'd just go, "Oh, Victus is here. Yeah, run." Yeah, now, not Victus again. Quick, someone get him a pizza and shut him up. And here we go, Miss Axco. Welcome into the stream. I hope you're having a good day. Oh, it's going great. I'm here hanging out with my friends. I couldn't ask for a better day. I'm with my wife. Again, couldn't be a better day. And like I said, I tried the SWTOR stream before, and SWTOR doesn't stream very well unless you have a group. It gets too old and too boring. I think I'm going to try to stream that with my wife one of these days.
Make it better.
I mean, she doesn't stream, but y'all can hear her.
Yes, I can be quite annoying when I want to be. He won't say that out loud, but he thought it.
I would never, I'd never, ever, ever, under pain of being beaten with Amp's baseball bat, I would never say that about my wife.
Not to my face.
To her face and expect the reprisal. I want that.
I guess he wants the reprisal.
Got my first chest.
Fine.
Finally, I've been looking for that. But since y'all can hear her anyway, it'd be a great stream until she starts yelling at me.
I would just end up running off and leaving him somewhere and continuing on with life. Because I played it so much, I know every corner of it.
Yeah.
Been playing more than 14 years since they beta days. And it never gets old for me. Pretty much how yard sales go, and it'll never get old for me.
Ooh. Spent most of my money, so I can't get that other book. Oh well, I got the chest. I got the chest though. Now I can move all the stuff from my truck to my chest. Lordfish, you helped create a whole video game. Uh, you want to talk about someone who's not good at art?
This lady right here.
I can't draw flies. Okay. It's true.
I don't know. I'm really good at talking through with Gizmo. And I make the
Yeah. Way back when.
They got a Boston Terrier Chihuahua dog, a Boston Terrier Chihuahua, and a stuffed bear. And he drew all of them really well.
Uh-oh. I ran out of space.
Are your pockets?
Yeah, my pockets are full. It looks like. Oh, nope, they're not. We're getting our first rainfall today. Zoop. What's that? No, I don't need a generic female cop. And we are back. Let's see what we got here. Chest. Yes. The chest must go in here. Nice. No, no, I didn't want him. Me and my big fat fingers. Comic book fan art. Skeeter Rabbit. Fan fit. To Fill a Mockingbird. Catcher in the Eye. Ooh.
An autograph catch. He was
Nice. All right. I think I can open up the yard sale here tomorrow once I get everything cleaned up. But I've got more stuff for the comic book store, and that's where I'm heading off to now. Get a little bit of imagination here, folks.
That depends on the boy there, Wordfish. You've only met one of mine. I got two.
Jeez. Three things there that can go into the actual yard sale. So for break, I played a song called Insular Cadaver, which is off of my second Pumpkin Patch Killers compilation. This song is also on the same album. It's called Malpractice.
Scalpel to deeper in the stitches, ghost in the gauze. He's the scream in the ether, teeth in the jaws. Puppet strings pulling, no applause. Cadaver on the beat, breaking all laws. Razor flow, autopsy, dissect these lies. Crack rib cage, rhythm, heartbeats die. Malignant metaphors metastasize. You bleed, I thrive, you cry. Tubes and IVs, venom in the drip. Code blue flow, cardiac eclipse. Surgeon's mask on, scalpel tips. No survivors when the rhythm rips. Malpractice, screaming in the dark. Scalpels edge sharper than the mark. Malpractice, shadows in the veins. Ink runs blacker than the
Dr. House would be proud, wouldn't he? Yes, I write 98% of my music. Anything that I've got a green book that I write lyrics down. That's all I do with that green book. Hey, how you doing, Walter? Where are you at? Pigeon Forge, huh?
Oh, a great tour track in Tennessee.
My son Walter has entered the chat. I really enjoyed the fact Gwenny was there last night. That made my day.
Did you try it last night?
With that done, there's not a lot in my yard sale now.
It was
Uh, I'm glad. I honestly, I am totally blessed. I love my granddaughter. All right. Okay, here we go. All right. All right. All right. Let's see what we got here. Wall mounting cutting boards. We might fix this up back here. Alrighty then. Let's get that small counter. So I need to start getting this stuff ready in here. And I'm not sure really where to begin. I know where we'll begin. We're going to take the dirty POSs out of here. I know that sounds really good. Uh, let's go ahead. No. Yeah, go ahead. We're going to take a set of these cafe chairs with us. This will probably be, yep. Gonna have to find some bookshelves here soon. A sassy corner for. uh, Sassy's one way to put it. Basically, if I could have been Rowdy Roddy Piper, I would have been Rowdy Roddy Piper. But there's only one Rowdy Scott. And now, I will say, I do look good in the kilt. Somewhere I can hear someone going, "No, Vic, no, no." And do you know what an American wears under their kilt? Do you really want to know what underwear? We don't want to get in trouble.
We're prudish.
Oh, did I bring the? Yeah, I brought the fridge with me. Look at that. Something tells me I'm gonna, if I really want to do what I want to do with this, I'm gonna have to completely do it off stream and then surprise y'all the next stream. Maybe I'll get that done before the Easter stream. Like I said, I'm trying to avoid all the Easter stuff. I had the egg earlier, but I don't want to ruin anything for anybody that's not playing the game before Easter. So, pizza. Oh, I wish I had a pizza right now. No. All right, everyone. The best way to know exactly what I'm doing and when I'm doing it is I've got this little thing. It's called a Discord, and I'm not really on it a lot. So I mean, you don't have to worry about that annoying ba-ding, 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 ba-ding coming from my server. But another good thing about my Discord server is there's a place called uh, Shameless Self Promotion, and it helps me know when y'all are going to stream. That way I can stop by and say hey and hang out and watch y'all do what you do. To me, this is all about building community up, and the best way to build community up is to help each other and lift each other up. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and go to sleep here because we are opening up. We're going to sell some stuff before we call it quits tonight. And then I got to go in and make sauerkraut. Well, reheat last night's dinner, that is. I know a lot of people don't like sauerkraut. They'll pass on the sauerkraut. But let me tell you, I when you get you do what you can. Now, my grandfather was from Czechoslovakia, and he loved sauerkraut. He loved horseradish, a lot of stuff that people can't stand, and I love it. But there's one bane that I have over all other banes. I mean, this stuff is worse than broccoli, and that is Brussels sprouts.
Some good Parmesan crust
No, no, and more no. No Brussels sprouts. I'm telling you.
and with me being allergic to fish, I don't tell them not to eat fish.
I'm enjoying being in this community because, like you were saying, meeting people from all over the place. Uh-oh. Enormous Easter egg. See, that's one thing that I
Bruce Wayne.
no, no, no. You guys, you guys, you guys.
We would go in without.
You're hurting little Victus's feelings now. Look, I can't eat Brussels sprouts, but I don't condemn those who can. My mother used to cook Brussels sprouts like every other meal, and it got to the point where you just got I got sick looking at the things. I can eat cabbage.
Add a little pizza to it.
No peepsy, no peepsy, no. If you haven't seen the peepsy video, God, I don't even have a link to that in the description.
Oh, that was.
That video is worth it though.
Oh, that's what beats your corn on the cob soda.
Oh, the sweet corn soda. Oh my gosh. Sweet corn soda. Yes, I have. All right. First customers of the day. Will they sell us out?
And soon to be
Ooh,
great.
nice. Big dollar. I mean, buy us out, but
That's only a couple thousand. I know.
Oh, that's syrup.
and they all come out of the same house. Well, you can go away if you don't like the prices I'm charging. Lady, you really stopping me from making the sale here. Oh yeah, it's a good rusted sword. It'll work for you, pal. Hello, may I help you? Yeah, you can buy the old
That's
fishing.
syrup.
Oh, nice. There you go. Oh. Too high for you, huh? Huh? Just gonna come to my store and dictate to me how much I sell stuff for. Look, you need to leave, lady. They're caught on the furniture. And I don't want to know what you're doing with the gun. but that's how much it costs. Have a nice day, lady. Well, hello there. Yeah, that's an official amp revamp bat. Just don't tell her that I'm selling it with her autograph on it. Do you know how much I had to pay Dreas just to forge Amp's name on that baseball bat?
Oh, Mr. Thorough.
I can't believe you're still here looking at that same cash register. Just walk around it, dude. Just walk around it. What did you say? What did you say? Look, I got an amp revamp back over there with Dreas' forged signature. You don't want me to beat you with it. You better leave. Oh, now you're walking back. Oh, you want to buy something now? Well, okay. Only because money. Um, MH Reels, welcome in. Boom.
Oh, Mr. Thorough.
Oh yeah. Why are you stopping me from going anywhere? Well, since you're offering me money, I won't get too mad at you.
Oh, Mr. Thorough.
Yeah, that's the real thing. Thank you. Again? Yes. Repeat customer 3 times. That one guy's here. Look at that one guy. You know that one guy? Yeah, that one guy. That one guy was here cheering me on yesterday, and you want to know something? I just have to. How you doing, Stu? I hope you had a good day. You were in Amp's chat. You said you had to go to work. I hope you had a good day.
Not too creative, but you were awake. And I shout out.
Yep.
Shameless self promotion.
Uh-oh.
Go for it.
Uh-oh. Had a little bit of a freeze up there for a second. Absolutely. And I will go out myself. That way I can help get them to 1,000, or at least over 1,000. Yeah, Shuggy Pie. I'm already subbed to him, but yeah, absolutely, Shuggy. Shuggy is.
Tell us.
Yeah, he didn't even say anything.
Oh, Mr. Syrup.
And y'all, Pit Viper is in here, and this is his birthday stream, so go in and check him out. He does a lot of toy restorations, customizations, and he's a really old friend of mine. Saved my life.
Oh, Mr. Syrup.
Definitely one thing about this community. We're all here to help each other. Not out for ourselves like this others might.
Oh, Mr. Syrup.
I just support everybody.
That's one thing that I always had problems with the 5M community is the 5M community. They are a bunch of great streamers and they are a bunch of great people, but I hated the fact that you couldn't even go on their Discord and say, "Hey, I'm a YouTuber."
Didn't promote yourself so much, didn't promote themselves.
You know, Pit Viper is grown by leaps and bounds. I tell you, you're at over 600, aren't you? As far as subs. 619. Nice, very nice. Amp Jeff is able to do all that stuff like the sub love stuff, and eventually that's what I would like to do.
Oh, Mr. Thorough.
All right, we might be all sold out here. Let me tell you something, dude. Well, you know something, brother. Don't come to somebody's yard sale and expect a deal, brother. What you gonna do,
Oh,
brother?
Mr. Thorough.
He's an outback. I love my son.
It's about building community. That's all that this is about.
I think that street would have all of y'all come in as if I made my Parmesan crusted Brussels sprouts and ate them live.
Oh, you are asking for trouble, lady. That's pizza for a month. You know that, right?
That's also no pizza for 2 months for calling me a lady.
Oops. No, not really pizza for a month. I couldn't even handle pizza for a month, and I love pizza.
And you can call me that from now on, yard sale mama.
But that's what this is all about, building community. The more you build community, the more people that you reach, uh, the better it is, you know? It's good for everybody involved. One more item, folks, and then the yard sale is closed. Come on, dude. You know you want it. Oh, oh, you're gonna snub me like that, huh? Come on, lady. You want to buy that watch? No, don't walk away. Come on, we got 10 minutes. 10 minutes. Someone buy the watch. I'll even give it to you for a discount. Okay. Nobody gonna buy that watch, huh? I mean, it looks great for a watch that, like, I dug up from, like, the dump. Fine, be that way. So where are we at here? That's where we're at. It's almost time. Uh, anxiety, be damned. It was a pretty good stream. Uh, yeah, I do get anxiety. Try not to bring that anywhere else, but this helps. This is therapy, you know. And I appreciate y'all for coming out here.
The camera lens is fading, the studio lights grow dim. I've walked the digital miles on a wing and a whim. I see you in the comments, glowing in the night. You all kept me moving. You are my guiding light. Through all trolls and shadows and the static in between, you stood right there beside me through the madness on the screen. I raise my glass to all you legends. You are the ones who always stay true. The pixels might be fleeting, but my heart belongs to you. I don't need no silver lining. I found my spirit's health. May your dreams bring you fortune. May love bring you all wealth. I love you all. The algorithm's hungry. It tries to tear us down. But a king is just a lonely man without his people's crown. From the first click to the monolith, you've shared my highs and lows, and where this crazy road is going, only the Great Spirit knows. I raise my glass to all you legends. You are the ones who always stay true. The pixels might be fleeting, but my heart belongs to you. I don't need no silver lining. I found my spirit's health. May your dreams bring you fortune. May love bring you all wealth.
All right, we're coming to an end. And, I don't have the ability to raid just yet. But, third time's a charm, right? And tonight, live right now, is Granny Gamer. And I would love for you all to go over and give Granny Gamer a bunch of love, like, subscribe, whatnot. Granny Gamer is great, and I will be streaming right before Granny Gamer come the Easter event. So here's the link. Go check her out. God bless you all. Thank you for coming. Thanks for playing. May your dreams bring you fortune, brothers, and may love make you wealthy. Thank you very much. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. We can absolutely do something on stream one day. I'd love to. Good night, everybody. Have a good one.